Hey guys, it's Lena, and in today's video we have a super exciting island tour, mostly because it's mine. I've been working on this island for probably almost a year now. I started this around October, November of 2021. I am so excited that this is finally done, especially because I am getting so burnt out at this point that I need something new. But let's get started. First, this is my map. I'm happy that I decided to place down a lot of pathing because my map looks so full, and the waterscaping I really tried. That was my main goal I had for myself, was to do more waterscaping, because in my last islands I've just done nothing with it. I've done simple rivers or simple ponds, so I wanted to have cool water stuff on here. So let's get started. This is my entrance. It's very simple, but I do love it. I think the simplicity is nicer because I was able to fit more things in this area. And if you go left, it's the farthest left on my island, and I have this little ramen shop. I love this. It was my first build I had ever done on the island. It looks really good. It's a solid build, and ignore the the eggs on the trees. I didn't know that was gonna happen. So I was switching the day because, as you saw, we don't want Easter eggs on our trees. And Judy's in my campsite. So back to what I was saying. This is our little ramen shop, and then if you go right, I have this little store. Honestly, this is probably my favorite building on the whole entire island because it's so unique and original looking. This happened on accident and it's fantastic. I love it so much. And then this is my plaza. Leaf with his little cute self is here. I have this. And you might be wondering why it's raining. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I actually kind of feel like it fits the aesthetic. You have a little gas station. This is one of the first build I ever did on here. It was my first build I had ever done on the island when this was my other island. Before I switched it to be Japanese themed, this was the first build I ever did. And then we're gonna go all the way to the right. I have my Nook's Cranny. This pretty simple. Same as this. This is completely done. This is Shino's house, and she has a fish store, like almost like a fish butcher. I don't know what it would be called, but something like that. This is my little dock, my fish dock. This is also a very popular building that a lot of people have done. I love this, put my little twist on it. And then you go down here and you have docks and boat rental. I actually made this little sign here because I couldn't find another one. We're gonna go inside here really quick because dog is home, and in my last video we just did his house. If you're curious on how I built it, last video. He is currently sleeping on the job, but this is his new house. It's a little office where you can rent the boats, but he's so cute. I wasn't originally gonna keep him, but I like him a lot. So now we're gonna go on to the second floor, and we're gonna go left, and this is my temple build. I love this build a lot. This is a really cool one. I also like that you can go onto that, like it's like a sunken build almost. And I like this a lot. It looks really cool, especially in the rain. Like when it's foggy on my island is probably when it looks the best. If you go this way, off of this lookout, you have Kyle's 7-Eleven. Super cute. I also have a build on that if you're interested. And this just leads down here. There's a lot of cool water terraforming here that leads up to the campsite. And it's almost hard to show, but you can kind of see it in the back over there. It leads up to the campsite. And then this is my little alleyway. This is where it gets really laggy. Like your villager is walking really slow. I like this, and you can get to the temple build from here, like on both sides. And I love this build. I've seen a bunch of other people do this in all different variations of themes, and honestly it just looks so amazing. And here we have Zucker and Genji's house. This is a laundromat, And then he has a sushi shop. I also did videos on those if you're curious of what they look like. You also can come and visit. I don't know who will be home when you visit, or how really that works, to be honest. And then I have this little hot springs, which I love, and this leads up to the campsite over here. And then this connects to my river mouth. And that's where the water is coming from over here. And if you go to the right, I have another lookout, which was actually in one of Horrible Gaming's videos. I will flex that until the day I die. This is an abandoned school. And not only is it an abandoned school, it's an abandoned school being fixed up. And so it's a little construction site, because when I started this build, like, schools and the construction items were everyone was doing that, little broken down construction areas. I love this. This is an amazing code. All of these are, but I just think this is like a cool little idea. And then if you go this way, we're back to the other side of the temple, and we're gonna run all the way down here, and then we're gonna go this way, and this is our Able sisters. And then I made my house like a creepy old abandoned hotel, mostly so I didn't have to do all the rooms. I did do the top floor, the basement, and the first floor. If you're curious about that, you're gonna have to come visit and look. But I couldn't think for so long what to do with this, but I'm happy that I went with this. This is also another sign that I made. They're all very simple. I just really couldn't choose and was like, oh, I'm just gonna make one, because all the ones I liked, the arrows were pointing the wrong way and I didn't want to have to move the signs. So, and then I have like a little mini alleyway here, which I like. And then I also put a huge parking lot here because I knew that I wanted to have some big parking lot, because I didn't have any. I had like very small parking lots, like by the school and stuff like that, but I wanted to have a big one, so I decided to do this here. You go on this little strip, you have a little pharmacy, and the building is upstairs, and I'll show you that. And this is one of my favorite builds, is the train station with the train overlooking. I love this. I saw this on Instagram somewhere. If I can find it, I'll put it on the screen. Got inspiration from that post, and I love this. And then if you go up here, you have the train station itself, which I made the museum. If you've been watching me for a decent amount of time, you'll know this wasn't the original train station area, but I decided to move it because I didn't know what I wanted to do with the museum, and I had two ideas. It was library or train station, and I was like, the museum gives train station vibes. It lights up at night, the doors are always wide open, you can actually go inside it. It's a cool build, and honestly I love the way this came out, so I'm happy I decided to do this. I think this looks great. And then this is Ketchup's house, and she has a little pharmacy. This was a simple little build that I did, but honestly it came out really good. It's exactly what I needed it to be. And then if you walk through here, this is our little villager neighborhood where I have rice fields. I probably shouldn't be walking on them. This is very simple, cluttered, everyone's friendly with each other, that type of vibe. I like this a lot. I knew that I wanted to have some sort of neighborhood. Once I decided to make the humongous parking lot, I knew that this was going to be limited. I honestly thought it would be a little bit more space, and it seemed like it was more space. Like when you like this whole spot, all of this, when this was all empty, it seems like a lot of space, but it's really not. And I guess I could have made like, I made the roads only 2 here. That definitely saved me, because even 1 block would have made this like way too small. This is the best island I've done for sure. That makes me super excited, because now I'm even more excited to start another island, because that island's only going to be better than this one and then on. Don't they say that you feel like your island is smaller than everyone else's island? Because I swear to God, like when I go on dream address tours for videos or just in my personal time, I feel like I get lost in 5 seconds. Like their island is the size of the world. Mine, I feel like it's this big. I don't know, I think that's normal. I won't feel that way once I'm flattening it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you come to my next live. I will be flattening. I do need entertainment. I will be very bored and very annoyed. I really hope you enjoyed, I'm super excited about my next island. I've only said that 47 times. That's all. See you next time. Bye bye.